your time coming here. I appreciate you staying to the very end. My name is Laurence Matula. I'm with E.O. Johnson Office Technologies. I've been in the business, in the technology business for 20 plus years. E.O. Johnson, you may know of them as a copier company that's been in the business for over 50 years. What you may not know is about some of our newer products and services that we're offering to our customers. One of which is managed network services, which is what I do. What sets us apart is our approach to networking and technology services in our technology planning and our cloud computing roadmap tools that we use with our customers. And so cloud computing is what I'm here to talk about. I'm hoping that you can leave here with a couple of nuggets of information that you didn't have before. We're going to talk about what the cloud is, how you might use it in your business, and why you want to use it in your business. No presentation is complete without a Wikipedia entry. So there's a definition for the cloud. It's important to understand that it is multi-tenant, it's scalable, it's on demand. It's hard to describe the cloud. It's like the real clouds that are out there. It's kind of ephemeral. I can't take you to a building and say, here it is. Here's the cloud. It is a new way of doing business. It provides you with access to software, programs, applications, data in a new way. And it's not the old days of the mainframe computer and dumb terminals. We're not going all the way back to that, but we are going to a somewhat centralized looking system for keeping your applications and your data. It's not at all centralized, but you go to one place, you go to the internet, and you have access to a wide variety of powerful tools that most small and medium businesses didn't have access to before. A lot of times we like to describe it like the electricity grid. So instead of you creating your own wind farm or solar energy farm or a coal-fired energy electricity system in your own backyard, you just call the electric company and you say, plug me into the grid, and you pay for what you use. If you're on vacation, your bill goes down a little bit. In the summer, it goes up. You're running the expensive air conditioner. You only pay for what you use, and you don't have to build the whole thing. They built it for you. It's multi-tenant. They have many customers. You're one of them. Some people compare it to an apartment building or an office building. Imagine an apartment building that you could move into. Someone's already built a structure. They've hooked up to all the utilities. They've even furnished it for you. You move in, you get married, you need a bigger kitchen. You have a kid, you need another bedroom. And the apartment building magically expands for you. The simile kind of falls apart because of what I'm going to show you next here. So you have a network at your business, and you have a number of computers hooked together, maybe a server. You're connected to the internet, and you have access to the internet. Now let's say that you want to put in a cloud application, email, hosted backup, maybe an accounting system. It doesn't really matter. So you contract with a company that in the internet, and they have a data center with servers, and they probably have redundant servers, and they have redundant power systems, redundant internet connections. They have fantastic security systems that most of us in small and medium businesses couldn't afford to put in place. And all those systems are meant to keep that system free from hackers, free from security issues, and also stay up and running 24/7, 365 days a year. Here's what happens. Even while you're using the system, they're upgrading it, they're maintaining it. They have those multiple servers, So you never see any of those things happening. You just keep using your application, and it's not even apparent that they're doing those things. And not only that, they have at least one other data center just like that one, all redundant in case there is some sort of natural calamity and your data center gets hit by a tornado and it's completely torn down. In unlikely event. So it's very redundant. I've drawn two clouds there, but it's one cloud, it's one internet that's connecting everything together. Good so far? Fairly clear? Did everybody already know what the cloud was? Did I just waste my time? Not so much. If your business has road warriors or remote users, the cloud system is ideal. All the connectivity, the security is already built in. This is a good example of one of the powers of the cloud that you may not be aware of, and that is that all those little things are taken care of for you. If you have a network in your office building and you have data and programs that need to be accessed by remote users or business partners, then you have to build that connectivity infrastructure so that they can get to it. In a cloud environment, that's typically already taken care of, and you don't need to do that. One of the complaints that folks express about the possibility of going to a cloud, I don't want all my data and information in the internet. That's not secure. There's hackers out there. And that's a very valid concern. The service providers in the cloud, the reputable ones, the ones that are going to have the redundant systems and the geographically separate systems, they hire the very best security engineers. They put in the very best security systems. It's going to be second to none and well beyond the scope of what most small and medium businesses can justify spending for those sorts of things. Does that help? I'm sometimes a visual learner, and a picture is worth 1,000 words. So how are you going to use cloud applications? If you're a small company and you haven't been able to justify hiring your own IT professional, then the cloud is ideal. Let the provider in the cloud provide the software, the data storage, the server processing, the expertise that it takes to maintain those kinds of systems. You do your business, let the cloud provider do all the heavy lifting in the background rather than you needing to do that. If you do have a full-time IT professional, the cloud is still a very valid application for you. You may be able to move some of the applications that you have in place that are taking too much of his or her time or things that are beyond that person's capability, either in terms of expertise or just time. Allow that IT professional to do the things that they were hired to do, technology, planning, big projects, those sorts of things. When you think about the applications that you can use, email is the easiest one to describe, at least for me. If you were to install an email system in your business, and by the way, why would you do that? Your internet service provider probably gives you free email, or you can sign up for Gmail, a variety of things. Companies like to put in a business class email system with collaboration capabilities and shared calendars and those sorts of things. So if you're going to do that, you need a server, or at least the use of a server. You need to buy the software licenses. You need to hire someone to install it and configure it and make sure it's running properly. Either you have that person or you have to hire them. In either case, it's time and money that you put into installing it. Periodically, you need to replace those servers. Periodically, you will have to upgrade the software, which is expense and time and downtime while you're putting in that new system. With the cloud, all those things go away. No upfront initial costs, or very low upfront initial costs. all that maintenance and updating, replacing servers, all happens in the cloud you're not aware of. A couple more good examples of applications. WebEx is a video conferencing system, which would cost tens of thousands of dollars if you were to set up a video conferencing system for your company, and for zero upfront and $15 a month, you can start video conferencing with up to 8 people. I'm not selling WebEx, but that's an example. Salesforce.com is a customer relationship management system, keeps track of sales activity, customer information, $2 per user per month. And again, it would cost you tens of thousands of dollars to set up a system like that and either buy software licenses off the shelf or have someone build it.